What is up, everyone? We are back with another video. Going to be covering another post from the Neville sub today. This one is called Becoming Aware I'm Dreaming Saved My Life. So, recently, my med stopped working, and let's just say I was extremely close to death. Why don't you just assume you're happy? I tried, but it was the meds that finally helped after 10 years of depression. Mental diet helped somehow. Affirmations helped a bit, but nothing profound. I guess it was because of falling into this state again that my 3D became nightmare. Literally, even my self-concept couldn't get me out of this. Nothing that worked just recently. Everything went to shit, and I was ready to give up. Like life wanted me to end it. This lasted for a few weeks until a few days ago. The meds caused vivid dreams, and sometimes I became lucid. I've talked about lucid dreaming in recent videos, and I love lucid dreaming. So that's what happened recently. I experienced many lucid dreams in my life, but never tried to take that awareness into waking life and manifesting. Now, if you don't know what lucid dreaming is, it's simply a dream where you become aware that you're in one. Some experience is needed, but you can then control the dream. You can literally manifest instantly out of thin air because you're waking up in your consciousness. There's no limitations. How I control the dream. I'm simply confident that I'm the operate power now. I feel the outcome and it instantly happens. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you think about something and it just instantly appears. I don't question it. I know. I'm confident. Sometimes I use commands. I don't care what the dream is showing me because I can change literally everything. Nothing has power over me. I took these informations into waking life. Waking life. I don't think I'll ever be able to see this as anything else than a dream. Anyway, I applied this information. I simply became aware that I'm dreaming. I became lucid. I no longer do techniques I did before. I do everything the same as I do in my lucid dreams. I feel the outcome. I command. I'm confident in my power. Success. I no longer want to die. I feel confident, powerful, in control. No anxiety whatsoever. I won a few hundreds in the lottery, even though I couldn't get that win before. I didn't try. It was more like inspired action. I even tested this out and won more money in gambling. I always enjoyed attention from the girls. I give it myself more, even more. Everything is so easy and quick now, even though not as quick as in lucid dreams, but that is understandable. So if you want to test this out yourself, learn how to lucid dream. You just need one solid lucid dream to understand what I'm talking about here, to experience this kind of control and confidence. Love. So we got this top comment says, you are an eternal dreamer dreaming non-eternal dreams. And that is a quote from Neville. And then there is a saying I've saved on my phone. Reality is slowed down like a flux. So you can't see how you are instantly creating. I always tell myself that what I'm currently experiencing is a shadow of my past thoughts. LOL. This always helps me to remain present and actively choose which thoughts to think. So somebody else said, that's the true exercise of our consciousness, of our imagination. Methods only exist to sell us an idea of success under certain circumstances, when in fact, what makes us succeed or not is our awareness. That's what I talk about all the time. Our awareness, guys, is when we accept something is done, feel it and let it go because we know that it's done. That's enough because we are gods of our own experiences. Those methods also work because we're used to giving power to external things instead of empowering ourselves. Okay, so somebody said, somehow this post, the way you wrote it and everything is very, let's say it has an energy. I can't really describe it. I can say something like this post has operant power. I know it's probably not understandable, but I don't really know how to describe it. I also had a lucid dream once. It changes you, that's for sure. It ensured me that in all these teachings, the spirituality dimensions, it's all true. I already knew, but it was nice proof. Also, really unforgettable experience. I don't know about you, but I don't see any difference from what it felt in this dream and what it is like in this daily 3D. It was all the same. Thank you. Well, if you think about it, there's no difference. 3D/dream world is a mirror of your consciousness. Some people say that 4D/imagination is the true reality and 3D is the dead reality. This is basically the same idea, just a different perspective. The point is, you are the one in control. yeah, and the lucid dreaming, this stuff happens instantly, right? But I've said this, I've mentioned this before, that reality is made of the same substance as dreams. I'm gonna read this one last comment here. I've done telekinesis and things like that in lucid dreams before. At first, all I could do was wake myself from a dream I didn't like. One time I deleted a dream. I just stood there and wiped it until everything was white and blank. Then I started being able to control what I was saying and then how I was moving, lots of dreams that involved flying, bouncing really high. Then I did it. One dream I could fly like Superman. Okay, so yeah. So I've mentioned this before in other dreams, and I've been asking people lately that I've been talking to and having conversations with in my interviews if they have lucid dreamed. And it is an incredibly like this poster said, an incredibly eye-opening experience, because when you have this ability, you realize, wow, like I am able to influence things, use what Vadim Zeland calls external intention, basically seeing it into being. And like I said, it happens instantly in the dream world, but taking this into waking life, I've had extremely powerful experiences where, again, I've dreamed something, gone lucid, been able to control the dream, and then had almost the exact same circumstance occur the very next day or within the next couple days after I had a dream. There's almost a bit of premonition in it that I feel like happens when you're controlling the dream, because it's like it gets played out then in similar situations or scenarios that get played out in your waking life. And I actually have an interest in developing and writing a dream journal that gives prompts to help you with dream recall. For me personally, that's the first step. I need to, and I think this is true for a lot of people. There's a book called Lucid Dreaming by Stephen LaBerge that is very enlightening on this subject matter. And part of the first step is to write down your dreams as you wake up in the morning, because you need to start remembering the dreams. For me, I almost always forget them unless I write them down. And once I get in the habit of that, it is then much easier for me to, if I wake up in the morning or the hours of the morning, drift back to sleep, then be able to recall them, and then also be able to enter into a lucid state where I'm able to control the dreams. I can do more in-depth videos and create a video that's essentially like a guide to lucid dreaming if you guys would be interested in that. I also, like I said, would be interested in creating a dream journal, because I think it really, really actually has a lot of potential to help us tap into our power, and it can be a very useful tool for doing so. As well as a tool for creativity. I mean, there's been a lot of people, inventors I've read about. Nikola Tesla would receive his ideas in his dreams. There's a lot of stories like this over the centuries of scientists and inventors, like I said, and creative individuals who have had and received these downloads during their dreams and this information during their dreams in a way where they couldn't have done it during a normal conscious state, right? So there's something very powerful about dreaming. It's almost like you're entering into a different dimension, almost having that dialogue with your higher self or with your higher knowing, tapping into source energy, whatever you might want to call it. And anyways, it's very, very fascinating, and developing it as a practice can be immensely powerful in your kind of expanded awareness and developing this power of intention in creating your reality. With that being said, guys, much love as always. Let me know your thoughts on this. Drop me some comments down below and let me know what you think. Should I make a video on that? Any questions that you guys have about this topic, I can assimilate and try to answer some of those for you. And hit me with a subscribe as well, and I will see you guys in the next video.